In a field, it's so smooth. It's not the brightest of days for combining, is it? That has just got jammed in. Saturday morning, having a brew in the yard. Last dry day for a week, I think. So, the plan is to get that straw bale that we didn't finish last night because it was damp. Once the dew's lifted, still quite heavy. Tell it's a heavy dew when you get it running off the downspouts off the metal roofs. Morgan worked some ground till late last night. He's going to sow that with cover crop, and then if we can, we're going to drill a field of wheat, if not two. Probably get the quad leveling that potato ground as well this morning while we wait for it to be fit to bale. Let's go and level some potato ground. What we like for fuel. $604 litres. That should be enough. I'm only doing 40 acres. I'm going to start at the far end of the field, but I thought I'd just rip this bit where the trailers have been going. Level it out a little bit first. A lovely job. How fast that? 7.5k. I think Morgan was going 9.5. Working there, and 87 litres an hour of fuel. 90. 91. Jesus. Proper hard that. Go down the gear axle while I go through that water. Leveling these spud drills okay that haven't been done where it was wet for them. It's got that bindweed there and it just about chewing through it without blocking, which is nice. Be a curse, that stuff. This land in places where it's come quite fluffy out the back of the spud harvester, and the roller at the back is just sometimes it's stopping where it's really loose. So if you just run it, so the wheels are just making an imprint, there's a time behind them, and it, obviously you can't tell. It just takes a tiny bit of weight off the roller and just stops it kind of bulldozing a little bit. You can put blocks in, but we've seen how it's only a small field. I'll just controlling it on the spills at the moment. But it's leaving it nice and level. I'm going on a slight angle to the spud drills, just so it kind of carries the soil across them. Not too severe angle in case it makes it bit sort of rutty, like bumpy for the sprayer. We didn't think we were combining today, but we made Phil's combine drop the valve through the week, and he's hired another machine and he's a little bit behind. In fact, that's the valve that dropped, damage to the piston. Anyway, our combine's sat in the shed, he's behind, so John's going to shoot over with it. Chris is going to come with his fast track and help the car out for him. I'm going to work this ground, and me and Rob are going to try and get our straw mopped up. Morgan's currently out drilling the cover crops, and then he's going to go and drill some wheat. So it's gone from what was a steady day, just mopping a bit of straw up and a bit of drilling, to quite a hectic day in the space of 45 minutes of starting this field. It looks such a miserable day. It is warm, but there's just the sun's not breaking through the cloud. We call this field driftwood. Can you see why? Look at that. An actual railway sleeper's drifted on the field as well. We got the sunscreens on for when we were tractor pulling the Ashbrook ones. I'm going to have to take them off because you can't really see in the mirror at the moment. Height I'm at, that's all I can see. It's like black, it's like looking out of a letterbox. That one's okay because it does stop the sun. And that one really, perhaps should have had it higher. But yeah, I'll have to peel them off, I think, so I can see better. On the headland now. This is where that tree had fell over. See how high it fell from? John come and moved it before with the bucket, so that's all good. Not going to get stuck in the drill of the combine or even these discs. Nicely chopping through that weed as well, which is good. Go alongside here. It's not actually an official footpath, but look at that. piece of driftwood from the bottom corner. I wonder where that piece of wood's come from. Is it like drifted through the oceans, or is it just fell off a boat in Liverpool somewhere, or what? Looks an old piece of wood though. Somehow it's only used about 170 litres of fuel, despite it being in this field for a few hours. It's all pretty flat now and loosened. So next job now will be to drill this with wheat. I'm just going to nip across onto this stubble opposite and take some ruts out in that. But the rest of it will just direct drill. This field doesn't really need doing, but where it's been getting a bit wet and compacted, where it didn't grow last year, it's kind of as well where the tide comes in. I'm just ripping it up just to see if we've got another chance this year. Just really levelling the ruts, to be fair. I'm doing this headland because we never did it the other day. That is the field of OSR that we cut. As you can see, nothing grows OSR like a combine. So that will now be drilled with winter wheat in about an hour. And then next week we will spray it with a pre-emergent spray with some glyphosate mixed in. The slugs will eat the OSR while the wheat gets away, and then the OSR should die back and leave a lovely wheat crop as the plant. It can get quite wet at this far end, so we've got to try and get it done before this week of rain that's coming sets in. This field's going to be barley. Annoyingly, we never got this finished the other week and it rains because we're trying to get a nice chit of wheat seeds on it so that there's no wheat growing into the barley that comes up. It is lovely to drive in a field. It's so smooth, but on the road it shakes your teeth out. Unless the roads around here are awful, I don't know. Normally when you make hay, it's really dry. Not June with muddy tyres. Not September with muddy tyres. You're sinking and you have to go around wet holes. When will we get a normal year? Caught in hay now with Bennett, and the best thing about it is afternoon warm cakes. Another field nearly cleared. I'll drop this empty across the bridge. David's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to put on that maybe. Well, he don't fit 5 on, probably 2 on. Carry 3 into the other field perhaps. You might not see from the position where the phone holder is. I think it's behind the screen. There's Morgan off out drilling wheat. 7th of August, a week later than sometimes when we start, but equally a few weeks earlier than what we have in the past. I think this will be my last load. There's a few more bales left, but David will either bring that one back himself or Ian will come back after he's finished raking. Mark's nearly finished baling. It's not really haymaking weather, is it? You can actually see now it's trying to rain, but it's getting wrapped anyway. It's haylage. Not enough good weather. Oh, it's got steering axle on. Not enough dry weather to make hay this weekend. Turns out it wasn't my last load. I had to come back, but David's dropped a bale right. Not David. Mark's dropped a bale right on the edge of the bridge. Hopefully, I can squeeze past it without putting the trailer on the ditch. Yeah, not too bad. Hay all moved back at HQ. I'm going to swap tractors because I prefer driving a Fendt, and shoot up now and relieve Chris because he's going out. He's been helping John cart grain for Phil, who's had a combine breakdown, so I'll go up and take over. Let him go out and I can find the Fendt. It's not in there, is it? Next stop, Billinge, into the wheat at Phil's. I'll see if Morgan's got a video of him drilling. Right, this is today's quiz question. What is that crop? If you think you know, let me know in the comments. There you go, what's that? You know, let me know in the comments. Looks like John's tank's full. Suppose I better get this trailer hitched on quick. Saying that, his auger's wrong side. Oh, he might make it to this end just, do you think? Yeah, it should do. Not very long pass. Someone with a round baler there. Up in the hills today, actually, now. It's not the brightest of days for combining, is it? Tried to drizzle before, well, it rained a little bit up here for a minute. It also tried to drizzle when we were doing the hay. Can't see the length of that really, can you? On the camera. See it nearly bow a little bit as the weight comes down it. Couple more passes there, and that's 70 acres a week polished off anyway. We're going to go and help him in some barley now, but I've hitched up to this, but I'm going to actually drop it round there by the header trailer, hitch onto the header trailer, move, then I'll tip this then when he's got cutting barley. So yeah, kind of hitched up for no reason really, but I suppose I can pull it over there nearer the road. Looks like John's finished. He'll top that trailer up I've left on the track. I've now got the header trailer on, and while we're waiting for him to come over, we'll do the birthdays. We've got Dennis Breen's on there, Jackie's 31, Bobby Matthews is 2, Ben BLS, he's grain salmon, he's 34, Archie Holiday, or Holiday is it, is 13, Neil Malloy is 3, and Harry Youngman is 7, and we're now nearly £76,000. And here he comes. Name that tune and where they're from, extra point. John found this, luckily he didn't combine it up. It's fairly big. I think it's a track eradicator off Phil's drill. Should get some corn cut now. 2 in the field. Suppose it's better run and get a trailer. Drop this here. Might keep New Holland munching away. And now this will be munching away. That has just got jammed in off the bank of the track, and it's split the belt. I don't know whether we can carry on. Depends how much it's gone through it. Still going, so we'll just keep going and see what happens. It's a bit annoying now, isn't it? Anyway, we're still cutting. I don't know whether it'll get stuff inside the belt though and start sticking. Just try it and see. To be honest, it's getting late now and everyone will want to go to bed, so I'm going to end the video now. Who's backing up? So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.